direction and the mirror's reflection. I'm a dancing with myself when there's no one else inside. In the crowded lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration, and I'm dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, but I'm dancing with myself.
Alright, time to transform Dreadwing. First thing you want to do is go ahead and eject the two missile/fires, because you will run across springing them out during the transformation process.
Transform and roll out.
Alright, his Bane transformation starts off with an Automorph. If you grab basically the two pieces of the figure, you grab this part, and split it open like that, this piece pops forward. It's spring loaded, so it pops out on its own. There you go. Then you take this piece and then try to move it, and I'll pop that tab from that slot. Then you move it off to the side. Same thing with the other one, like that. And then you take the head and go ahead and pop it like that. There's this Cyclops head. Let's see. And then you take the hip and then pop it forwards. It's ratcheted, so it will do that clicking. And then you swivel it to the side. Oh, wait, no, don't swivel it to the side yet. Put this, see if I could figure out the best way to do this. Alright, swivel the arm this way and swivel this wing this way. Same thing with the other one. Move it this way, move this upwards, and then we have it facing this way, as well as the head. Then you could rotate the waist for it to be facing forward and in the correct fashion. And then you take the legs and unpop them and align them. Let's see, like that. And then you open the toe/heel. It's only one toe. Okay. Then you take this piece and rotate it, and you move it this way. That way the tab that fires the missile is facing upwards. Same thing with the other one. Oh well. Oh, hey. This figure is very easy to stand. It's very, like, without trouble. Let me move the camera up. Okie dokie. There, pretty much almost done. Let me fit the missiles back into his hand. Oh yes, that's another thing. To add a kind of touch for it to be a hand, you could go ahead and open up these panels like that, and fit the fire missile, whatever you want to call it. Again, you can open up these missiles. Well, I mean not these missiles. These vectors, these thrust vectors, right here on the side. You see that? Open that up. You can fit this in. Alright. There we have Dreadwing. Dreadwing was pretty easy to transform. His robot mode is slightly, I'm gonna have to say in the middle of Swindle and Payload. It's very large, but then again, it takes up a lot of shell space, especially the arms, especially with the fires or missiles or whatever, and the wings, as well as his head, which has a cone over here in the back. However, that's another thing that I like about this rollout mode from the other drones. The head has full movement. It could even peep forwards. But yeah, his head has really large mobility. His other points of articulation are good, except for this arm. This arm is very loose and very jointy, very loose and very wiggly, and it has had a tendency to come off at various times. I mean, during the transformation process, came off, and I'm like, oh no, broke it, but I didn't break it. His color scheme is still the same. His detail is pretty much still the same. Some is lost, but then again, some more is found. My favorite part of the detail is this middle part here that has these windows and this turbine engine. I really dig the look. My gripe with this figure is it's very adulterous. What the f is that? What is that? What was going? I don't want to touch that again. What was going on in Hasbro's mind to give him a purple genital? I'm gonna put that in. Oh man, that's just sickening. All right, I'm gonna ignore that I ever did that ever. His gimmick is still the same. You get to fire the missile by pressing the purple tab, like so. I don't want to shoot it off into this room because trust me, it shoots far, and if I shoot it, I am going to lose it. I already lost it one time. Don't want to lose it again. So yeah, Dread Wing is pretty good, pretty solid. I give, well, I wouldn't say it's the best drone, but it's not exactly the worst drone. Okay, so it's time to give Dread Wing a grade. Pros: good stability. I really love how they use these two panels here, and you could easily stand it up anywhere. Good detail. The detail is pretty good, especially around this area with these vents here and this turbine here, as well as the panels on the wings, and gives it some good depth and detail. And that's all I can think of. I mean, there are other things, but those are the only pros. The other stuff is neither pros nor cons. You know, they're not really beneficial, but then again, they don't really harm the figure that much. So that's about it. Cons: very skinny. It's very linear and not too thick, and especially around the leg area with these poles. Well, not pole. I wouldn't say poles, but rather sticks being the points of articulation, as well as the head. Look at his neck. Very skinny. And what else? That's about it. Like I said, nothing else could be a pro, but not exactly a con either. It doesn't really benefit nor harm. I think I studied that in science. It was a relationship. I don't know. But that's pretty much a Dread Wing overall. So I give his alt mode I have to say a 7.6, which is a C. And I give his robot mode, due to the fact that he's so skinny and he takes up a lot of space, but that really doesn't bother me that much. I'm gonna give him a 7.3, which is a C. No, that's a C minus. That's a C minus. So overall, I give Dread Wing a 7.4, which is a C. Yeah, still C. So if you feel the need to get this figure, okay, get it. You're not gonna really waste that much money, but then again, you're not gonna get anything good out of it. But if you don't want the figure, go ahead and pass. You're not missing out on that much. He's a video game figure, and he's a drone. He's got the Cyclops head, but at least he's one of the good ones out of all three, or a good one out of all three. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you later.